Anger is a neutral feeling. It becomes a problem when we express it in a way that harms ourselves, others, and especially our dear ones.
For those who are troubled, for those for whom family is everything, for those who seek guidance on family matters, and for those for whom family matters. Here in Atmadarshan, we bring to you Atmadarshan's YouTube FM, Family Matters.
So, anger management is a must. In fact, anger management pays off. It will help us to build a better relationship, achieve our goals, and live healthier. How to manage our anger? There are two ways of managing our anger. The first one is the non-adult ways or immature ways. We also call them reactions, or the adult or the mature ways. In the immature way, the first way of expressing our anger is being submissive. The powerless people become submissive. Since they are powerless, they cannot and do not express their anger. So it gets imploded or gets accumulated within. The second immature way of expressing our anger is being passive aggressive. It is expressing our anger but indirectly. For example, ignoring others, being sarcastic, or isolating oneself. So anger is expressed indirectly but not really made known to the other person. The third immature way is being aggressive. Those who have no control over their feelings and emotions, they become aggressive verbally and physically. Although anger is expressed over here, relationships are completely destroyed. Now, all these three ways are immature ways or non-adult ways of expressing our anger because they obstruct the relationships and they do not help us in any way. So, what is the adult way of expressing our anger? It is adult way we call it because it fosters relationship, it builds up bridges. The first adult way is getting in touch with our anger. Be aware that you are angry. Tell yourself, now I am angry. And then notice the impact of your anger on your body. Then ask yourself, is it really worth getting angry in this situation? Should I really get angry over here or can I let it go? The second mature step is delay the response to your anger. The famous Chinese proverb says, if you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Why so? It is because when our feelings are high, the reason becomes very low. And therefore, don't say any important thing or don't act when you are really angry because that is the time your reasoning is not working. The third one is explore what has really triggered your anger. Anger can come from two sources. What we call the just source or just anger, that is claiming our rights or upholding certain values in our life, that is just anger. There is also called the unjust anger, and that unjust anger is when we want to meet our unmet needs and expectations, disapproved behavior of others, hiding place of our own insecurity, too many shoulds and musts from other people with whom we live, and finally, our way to jumping into conclusions for the behavior of other persons. All these things can really help us to build up relationship. The fourth one is explain your anger. Do not explode, but explain. Explain what exactly made you angry and tell this to the other person firmly and peacefully. But keep away from judging the other person or blaming the other person. And the fifth step is don't carry forward your anger. As St. Paul says, be angry, but do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Ephesians 4:26. Because storing up anger within is like containing poison in a container. The container has to get affected because of the poison. So when we store anger within ourselves, it affects us negatively, our body, our mind, and our soul. And in conclusion, when we make relationship as our priority, winning an argument becomes secondary and managing our anger becomes easy. The way we manage our anger speaks about our emotional growth and our spiritual maturity. Let us remember, everything that makes us angry about others tells us something about ourselves. Thank you and all the best.